Hey guys, it's Sun. Today we're coming to you from Preserve at Oak Meadows in Addison, Illinois. It's considered one of the better public courses around this area. Today we're playing with three friends of ours for a little handicap match, and we're gonna take it right away. So first hole, we stripe our driver right down the middle, right in the middle of the fairway, way down there actually. Probably one of the best feelings in the world. Turns into one of the worst feelings in the world when you skull one over with the sand wedge.
From there.
So we're playing a little bit of recovery, and we try to get it up and down.
So fucking fast.
So let's see if we could do that. So we get our ball stuck on the lip there and have to take a not so good bogey. Second hole, we stripe another really good drive right down the middle with the 3-wood. The fairways and the greens were running really hard, so we had to take less than a driver. And we take a 3 hybrid here. We hit a little bit of branch and get stuck in the muck on the side.
Damn it.
And we try to get our 4th shot up and down here. And we have a longer putt than we're wanting, but nevertheless, we give it a shot, but we can't make it, and we walk out with our second bogey for the second hole. Third hole is a shorter par 3, and we come up a little short. We fail to record our second shot because we couldn't get it by the hill, but we try to save this one by draining it, but we cannot, and have to take another bogey. And then this one is a shorter par 4, which kind of doglegs to the left. It goes right, then left, but we just go for the green, and we do make it onto the front of the green, but our putt ends up woefully short, and our birdie putt, after our eagle putt missed, our birdie putt, we try to drain and we sail it way by. And our par putt, let's see if we can make that. We do manage to drain that par. So we end up with the par there. This par 5, we end up right in the bunker, but we pop out, unfortunately, and we're left with the awkward shot. And yeah, we send it into the forest. So we have to drop here for our 4th with the 3 hybrid. And we try to salvage a little bogey here.
Nice.
We're unable to do that, but could have been much worse, but it could have been better too. Walk out with the double here. Pretty bad start. So onto the 6th hole. We send one to the left side of the fairway. Pretty good drive. Pretty good second shot with the 9-iron. We get another green in regulation. And then we have a longer putt that's uphill, straight uphill. And I, for some reason, wanted to finish this. I don't know why. And you know what they say about people that hurry.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Messed that one up. End up with a really bad bogey. This drive, we really pipe down the middle. We have a very short flip wedge, which we send way over the green. These finesse shots are no good. And then our short game in shambles here, couldn't get that. And then this one was what we should have done on our previous shot. Throw our club for a bad bogey, and that turns into a bad worser double bogey. Sorry, that's not even a word. So walk out with a double. short par 3 here. My friends were playing for closest to the pin. I was too disgusted to even bet, but I happened to be the closest. Go figure. So we're putting for our birdie here. This one was not that hard of a putt. We should have probably made that one. Just ended up short. Kind of got gun shy because these greens were rolling super fast. Ninth is a really long par 4. It dog legs to the left slightly towards the end. But we ended up in the landing zone, which was super tight. And then we have a 6-iron, which landed up short. And this green was really tricky in that the pin was tucked all the way in the back. And it was sloping away from us. So we have a pretty unrealistic look at par here. And we come up short, but for such a hard hole, bogey doesn't seem that awful. So after 9, we're shooting 9 over actually, so really bad 3 holes of 3 doubles, which one of them, or a couple of them, we could have avoided. And we should have probably gotten a birdie at least on that drivable par 4. So a lot of work to do on the back 9. And on the 10th hole, this is a super long par 3, so kind of just tripped myself out by hitting it really hard, but ended up in this prairie grass area with a bare lie. We were even lucky to find it actually. And we have a super tough up and down here if we want to get it on the green. Actually, a green on from here would have been a win. So anything better than that would be a huge win. But basically just closed our eyes and hit it and hope for the best. And we ended up with a really good shot here within 5 feet. And we managed to drain that for the par. So
Nice par.
our first really good hole, scrambling wise. We pull one to the left here on 11. So we end up in some thickish rough, but I got a pretty good lie here. As you can see, you can see most of the ball. We took a 9-iron, hit it really clean. Ended up on the green with the manageable birdie putt, probably about 15 feet. So we missed the birdie putt, but we end up making another par, so that's 2 pars in a row on the back nine.
Par.
This is an interesting hole in that the green's protected in front by a little ravine or a lake. So we took a 3-wood because things were running hot on the fairway. I pulled my sand wedge pretty bad to the left of the green. So we had a super long putt for birdie. Probably about 40 feet. So we zoomed in for our putt here, but we end up very short. So we have a little challenging comebacker for a par, and we drain the par, so that's 3 pars in a row now. So we're really feeling it. So on this par 5, I try to take a little extra oomph on it, and really dumb second shot. I try to get it all the way there and end up in the water. So I had to drop, and this is my 4th shot, which is a really good shot from that area. And we try to make a par here, and we just miss. So it's a bogey. Could have probably done better, seeing as we were in the middle of the fairway on our first shot. But let's turn it around. 14, right down the middle. Really good second shot with the 8-iron, really clean. Didn't swing too hard, didn't swing too light. And this putt we're eyeing. And we drained that for a birdie. So, really good hole. Par 5 here. You cannot drive it left on this hole, or right, but more so left, as there's trees everywhere.
Dude.
So on the right hand side, I could have laid up, but you're still left with over 200 yards if you lay up. And if I try to lay up in front of me, I could have still been stuck around this area. So with the driver, I thought I could get it over the lake that is approximately at least 100 yards ahead of me. And we pull off the shot. You know, it was a really good driver off the deck.
Thanks, man.
Lucky at the same time, and of course, next shot we mess up horribly. Try to get too cute with it, end up in the bunker. Bunker shot was okay, and we try to make a really pathetic par after a really good second shot, but regardless, that's a bogey. This hole's really cool by design. You have to cross a big ravine. It goes left to right. I thought I pulled it crazy left, but it still was on the fairway. We're putting here. Really long putt again. And trying to do a little too much with not much there. So sail it way past. Getting a little too aggressive. And we tap in for a bogey here. So our last par 3, this is a longish one. We end up in the bunker. Get out of the bunker again, okay, but pretty far from the hole. So we're left with another putt, long putt, to save par. At least we didn't 3-putt. So bogeys at this point are okay, I guess. Last hole, really clean drive.
Dude, saving the
right in the middle of the fairway. Very short iron, not swinging too hard. It's a really good swing. Tend to swing better when I swing a little slower. And for birdie, can't do it for a birdie. So end up with the par here. Really good second 9. We're at a +3, so basically a handful of bogeys and a birdie mixed in there. So I'll take that any day, but not the front 9, obviously. And we end up shooting a pretty good score of 84 for this course. I'll take pretty much any day. It's a pretty difficult course. So if you like the video, guys, give me a thumbs up.